How's it going, everybody? This video I was supposed to make like years ago, but it's just to let you guys know about my Patreon. I talk about it all the time during the streams and whenever we're online, all that kind of stuff like that. But this one I wanted to make just specifically short and sweet, just to let you know exactly what you guys get. Not everybody can watch the streams or goes to the streams. And not everybody watches the content I put out from time to time, and maybe you just come in and go and do all that kind of thing, right? But anyway, just to let you guys know, I'm working on a comic called JESOP King, and if you're here on YouTube, I've got plenty of content. You guys can go back and check, specifically for issue 1. And if you, I try to document as much of that process as possible. So by all means, if you're like a process junkie or anything, go check it out. If you want to read the comic for free, jesopking.com, you can go check that out. But on Patreon, what I'm trying to do anyway is I have it divided into 3 tiers to keep it simple. I apologize and thankful for all the people that have supported me all the way up till now. I've changed the pricing tiers recently, like quite a few times, so I apologize if there's any like influx in that, but I finally found that rhythm of what I think sounds best. It's simple, and it's really right now focused for JESOP King. However, it'll cover anything that I do that's a personal comic. You know, like I post all kinds of stuff on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, all that stuff of ideas that I'm getting. But right now I'm really focusing on JESOP King, and any comics that come after that, they all wrap into this. So really the 3 tiers work like this. And don't forget, any tier that you pledge, if you're not familiar with Patreon, you can cancel your membership at any time, or your subscription fee, I should say, at any time. So don't feel like it's a commitment that you need to renew. If you want to, great. If not, that's cool too. If you just want to jump in for a month, see what's going on, that's awesome as well. So it's pretty easy. At this point, I think everybody knows about Patreon, but just in case you don't, I will say any of the 3 tiers that you get, if you guys are interested, you might not know, all the brushes that I use in Clip Studio Paint are available at any tier. So whatever you feel like is appropriate for you, you get access to those brushes as well. So it doesn't matter. Some people just come for the come for the brushes, and then they stay because of the I don't want to say the community necessarily, but just the post and the content and stuff like that. So the first tier is basically the $1 tier. And that's where you'll get all like the in-process stuff, the behind the scenes, the concept art, the development of the comic book. So usually I'll post like breakdowns of pages or updates of what's going on, right? So what I'm trying to do is keep, not behind a paywall necessarily, but if you enjoy the comic, at least what's out there so far, and you want to see a little bit how it's made, like processes that I'll post, concept art and characters and things. So check that out. That'll be for the $1 one, okay? So for the $3 one, you get all of that, plus access to the comic 30 days before I post it everywhere else online for free. So you'll get all the pages on Patreon a month before they come out. It's exciting if you enjoy the story and you want to see some of the characters going forward and all that stuff. Also, I'm going to start posting for that tier as well, Clip Studio Paint layered files. So there'll be the high resolution stuff. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, if you're one of those people who like to click around, turn things off and all that cool stuff, you can do that. I'm also looking into turning them into PSDs as well. I don't know, I'll tell you straight out, I don't know how they convert over. Usually it's flawless and it's fine, but sometimes you might get something where it's like a layer, like a blending mode might not turn right. So I'm going to experiment, but so far, everything I've done so far, if you're using Photoshop and you don't like Clip Studio Paint, you're fine. That's fine. And then the last tier is the $7 tier. That one is, you get all the other stuff, like I said, but you also get a PDF. So if you enjoy, you want to read it on your iPad, on wherever you go, if it's the closest thing I can get currently to like, it's yours in a way without the paper. I know a lot of people are asking for that, and I appreciate it. I'm looking into it right now. It's in the air. I just want to crank out as much content as possible before I look into like a Kickstarter or something. But you'll get a high resolution PDF if you're interested in that. Also, I thought it'd be kind of cool. Some of you might like this stuff, some whatever, is to get your name at the end of every issue. So for those that aren't familiar, at least with JESOP King, I've changed it up to being released issue by issue, as opposed to here's a page every 3 or 4 days. Okay, so it's exciting to see how this kind of plays out. I don't want to take any more of your time, so I'm gonna make this quick video just so you guys know about it. And again, if you have any questions or comments, leave them right down below. I'll totally get back to you. Hopefully I'll see some of you on Patreon. And hey, if you can't, that's cool. If you wouldn't mind, if you enjoy what I'm doing, keep doing what you're doing. But if you could, maybe just share the video out, share the comic out with all of your friends and stuff like that. If you think people would enjoy it, I'd highly appreciate that. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Again, hopefully I'll see you over there. If not, I hope I'll see you still here. And until next time, keep reading comics, keep making comics, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.